Hi, welcome to Eileen Who Got Yoga. Today's practice is learning to flow through transitions and stability. We will be working on engaging the core and glutes. Let's start right now in your tabletop position, spreading the fingers down towards the mat, wrists underneath your shoulders, and knees underneath your hips. Push away from the floor, your choice. It's either you can point your toes, but keep your feet active, pressing the top of your feet down towards the mat, or you can tuck your toes wherever you feel a little bit more stable. Okay, so as you press your hands down towards the mat, try to create circles by moving your body around your wrist. Maybe for me, I'll go to the right first. Start small, and then as you move around, try to create bigger circles. This is the third round, and then try to maybe create the biggest circle that you can do. All right, switching to the other sides, start with small circles, feeling the shifting of the weight on your wrists and on your hands, bigger. And then the third one, try to create the biggest circle that you can do on your body. All right. Now, from here, you're gonna open your knees as wide as you can, as wide as your mat. Bring your big toes together and then push your hips back towards your heels. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, I still get nervous in front of the camera. Hands down to the mat, push your hips as much as you can towards your feet, and then you're gonna slowly walk your hands back a little bit closer to your knees, and then straighten your arms and push away from the floor. Broaden your collarbone and then hug the belly in. Try to feel your lower back. If you're rounding your back or if you're sticking your back too much, try to go to the opposite of what is normal to you. All right? Let's bring our left hand behind the head. Spin your chest open. As you spin your chest open, try to lift the elbow away from the head, away from the hip, sorry. And then from there, exhale, elbow down towards the mat. So many boo-boos today. Inhale, elbow up, spin your chest open. Exhale, elbow down. 3 more, inhale, elbow up, spin your chest open. Exhale, elbow down. Inhale, elbow up. Exhale, down. 2 more, inhale, elbow up. Exhale, down. 1 more, inhale, elbow up. Exhale, come back down. All right, come back to tabletop. Switch to the other side, sorry. Right hand behind the head. Spin your chest open. Exhale, elbow down. Inhale, spin your chest open to the right side. Lift the elbow away from your right hip. Exhale, elbow down. Inhale, elbow up. Spin your chest open. Exhale, down. 2 more. Inhale, elbow up. Exhale, down. Last one. Inhale, elbow up. Exhale, elbow down. All right, from here, come back to tabletop position, hands down to the mat. Let's do our cat and cow position by inhaling, broaden your collarbone, squeeze the shoulder blades, exhale, rounding your back, pulling the belly in. Go ahead, move around first. Inhale, head up, chest up, broaden your collarbone. Exhale, rounding your back, pull the belly in. Inhale, head up, chest up. Broaden your collarbone, squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, rounding your back, pull the belly in. Last 2, inhale. Exhale, rounding your back. Last one, inhale. Exhale, rounding your back, pull the belly in. And then from back to tabletop position, you're gonna bring the right ear to your right shoulder and swing your right hip to the right side and push your ribs, your left ribs towards the left side. Feel the stretch on the left side of your body. Breathe here. And then come back to center. Left ear to your left shoulder. Left hip moving to the left side. Ribs, right ribs towards the right side. Come back to center. Inhale. Exhale, move towards your right ear to your and right hip together. Come back to center, inhale. Left ear and left hip together. Push your hips, push your ribs a little to the right. Come back to center. One more time. Right ear to your right shoulder. Come back to center. Left ear to your left shoulder. Come back to center. And then from here, we're going to slowly walk our hands back. We're going to bring our right palm reaching forward towards the top of your mat. Left hand on top, interlace your fingers. And then push your hips to the back as you twist towards the left side. You can move your hips side to side here first. And then once you feel a little bit more settled, just try to push your hips away and then walk your hands forward. Breathe here and feel the stretch on the right side of the body. Try to push the right rib down towards the floor and then slowly lift it up. Right ribs down towards the floor. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, right ribs towards the floor. Exhale, lift it up. We'll switch to the other side. Left hand in front of you, right hand on top. Interlace your fingers and you're going to twist towards the left side. Try to feel your hips, swing your hips side to side here first. And then try to push your hands forward and push your hips back. From here, you're going to slowly feel this left side of the body. You might feel a little bit imbalanced, like for me. My left side is a little bit higher than my right side. So try to push the left rib towards the floor and then lift it up. Push the left hip towards the floor and then lift it up. Push the left ribs towards the floor. Breathe here and then come back up. Oh, that feels so good. All right, you're gonna slowly come back to your Sphinx Pose. In your Sphinx Pose, make sure the elbows are underneath your shoulders. And then spread the palms down towards the floor. If it's hard for you to open your wrists right in front of your elbows, then just interlace your fingers, okay? Whatever's gonna feel more stable for you. But if you can open your arms, and then make sure your elbows are right underneath your shoulder. Okay, spread your palms down if your hands are away from each other or it's not interlaced, and then try to push away from the floor. Pull your arms towards your belly and then feel the stretch on the front part of the body. Left ear towards your right ear towards your right shoulder or the other side. And then we'll just switch to the other side. Left ear to your left shoulder. Come back to center. Sorry guys, I still don't know sometimes my right and left, and that's normal. Okay, and then from here, we're gonna slowly bring our hips away from the floor. Tuck your toes, come into your forearm plank. In your forearm plank, try to hug the belly in. Hug the belly in as much as you can. Shift your chest forward, broaden your collarbone, and then try not to let your hips droop down. Push away from the floor and then squeeze your legs together. Lift the right leg up a little bit and then try to feel when you lift the right leg up, sometimes your hip starts to fall a little to the left side. Push a little to the right side. Breathe. Right leg down, left leg up. Feel the difference on the side of your hips. Breathe here. And then from here, belly down towards the mat. Lift the chest up. How was that, guys? Breathe. We'll do that again. And then this time we will move your legs just for you to feel the difference when you start moving your legs on one side. How would it feel for your middle section, which is your core area, your front of your body, the back of your body, and the side of your hips, as well as your glutes, okay? Let's come back to your forearm plank. And then from here, shift your chest forward, hug the belly in. As you hug the belly in, lift the right leg up into your three-legged forearm plank. As you lift the right leg up, maybe move that right foot a little to the right side. Feel the difference, what you need to fix just to feel a little bit more stable towards the center of your body. Breathe here. Right leg back to center and then bring it down. Come back down. Whew, it's a lot. We'll do it again. So observe that when you start lifting the leg up and start moving it away from the center, Try to feel how the body or the muscles that need to engage to keep your body stable. We'll do it the other side. Lift the belly up, lift the hips up, come to your forearm plank, engage your glutes, engage your legs together, and then start lifting the left leg up. As you start lifting the left leg up, that alone creates a difference on how your body starts to move around and shift. Start to move that left leg a little to the left side. Try to feel the difference. If your hips are falling to the right, try to move it a little to the left towards the direction of your left leg. Breathe here. Chest forward. Okay, left leg back to center. Come back down. Let's start to stretch the right side of your shoulder. Bend the right elbow. Face the left side of the room and then stretch your right shoulder. Couple of breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. 1 more. Okay, come back to center. We'll switch to the other side. Bend the left elbow. And then you're going to turn towards the right side. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. Exhale. Last 2. Last 1. All right. Come back to center. Let's slide our hands beside the ribs. Forehead down towards the mat. Roll the shoulder blades towards each other. On an inhale, let's inhale to baby cobra. Lift the chest up, squeeze the elbows, squeeze the shoulder blades. You can move your hands side to side just to feel the stretch. Exhale, come back down. Inhale to baby cobra, lift the chest up. Exhale, come back down. Inhale, baby cobra, push up, arm straight. All right, from here, tuck your toes. Push your hips back into your downward facing dog. Go ahead, press one heel, right heel, left heel. Bend both knees. Lift the hips up towards the same direction as your feet and then push away from the floor. Push your hands forward to the front of your mat and then you're gonna swing your heels to the left side and push your hips to the left. Feel the stretch on the right side of the body. Breathe. Switch to the other side. Pivot your heels towards the right side. Bend your knees and then push your hips to the left. Come back to center. Bend both knees and then slowly press your heels down to the mat. Let's inhale to plank. Shift your body forward. Same thing that we did earlier. Right leg lifts up. Bring the right foot away from the center. Feel the stability of your hips towards the center. Right leg comes back down. Left leg lifts up. Bring it a little to the left side. Feel what you need to do to adjust to keep your body in the center. Left leg come back down and then downward facing dog. Slowly walk forward towards the top of your mat. Bend your knees if you need to. Drop the head down and then grab opposite elbows. Swing your body side to side. Let go of the elbows. Let's insert our hands under our feet into your Padahastasana. And then try to press piano your toes on your wrists. Insert your hands fully so you feel the stretch on your wrists. And then pull your hands up towards the ceiling as you drop the head down. Bend your knees if it's not accessible so you can insert your hands under your feet. Breathe. Alright, from here slowly let go and then drop the head down and then slowly roll yourself up to standing. Roll the shoulder up and back. Move the head side to side. Alright, Come back to the top of your mat. Let's inhale our hands up, reach up. As you reach your hands up, reach away as much as you can. Hug the belly and press your feet flat onto the mat. On an exhale, bend your knees. Dive down, hands down, head down. Inhale, hands to your knees, lift the chest up. Exhale, bring your hands down, head down, hips up. Inhale all the way up, hands up, reach up. Exhale, forward fold, hands down, head down, hips up. Inhale, hands to your knees, chest up. Exhale, fold down, hands down, head down. Inhale all the way up, hands up, reach up. Exhale, forward fold, hands down, head down, hips up. Inhale, hands to your knees. Exhale, hands down, head down. Inhale all the way up, hands up. Keep the right hand up towards the ceiling. Left hand reach down towards the floor. Reach the right hand up and then bring the right arm over to the left side. Push your hips to the right. Feel the stretch from your right heel all the way to your right finger. Breathe here. Switch side. Left hand up towards the ceiling. Right hand down towards the floor. Reach away. Feel the stretch on the left side of the body. Hug the belly in. Pull the ribs in. Reach from your pinky all the way to your heel. Breathe here. Come back to center. Hands up. Exhale, fold down, hands down, head down. Inhale, hands to your knees, chest up. Exhale, bring your hands down, step the right foot back. Right knee down, and then reach your hands up towards the ceiling. As you reach your hands up towards the ceiling, try to squeeze your hips together and then try to pull your legs towards each other. As you reach your hands up, try to press the right knee down firmly to the mat and your right foot down towards the floor. And then bring your right arm towards the left side. Swing your arms towards the left side. Feel the stretch on the right side of the body. Some of you might want to grab your right wrist. Go ahead. Feel the stretch and then pull it away from the center. Come back up. Hands down to the mat. Right knee up. Left foot steps back. Shift your body forward into plank and then knees down. Your choice if you want to do your chaturanga with the legs straight or with knees down. Bend the elbows and then come all the way down. Inhale, lift the chest up into baby cobra. Roll the shoulder blades back and then push the arms straight into your up dog or just cobra. Tuck your toes. Push your hips back into downward facing dog. Let's start to warm up here first. Shift your body forward into plank. Same thing, right leg lifts up. Bring the right foot a little to the right side. Come back to center, right foot down. Left leg lifts up. Stabilize the center of the body. Left leg a little to the left side. Left foot come back to center. Left foot down, downward facing dog. Try to feel the difference when you do it in your downward facing dog. Start to lift the right leg up. Do you feel like your hips are falling a little to the left side? So maybe you need to push a little to the right side and lift the right leg higher. Straighten that left arm because the left elbow wants to bend. Try to fight the urge to bend that left elbow. Right knee to your right elbow. Right foot in between your hands. Left knee down. Squeeze your legs together. Squeeze your hips together. Reach both hands up towards the ceiling. As you reach your hands up towards the ceiling, try to travel both hands towards the right side. If you want to grab your left wrist, pull it up and then pull it with your right hand. Come back to center, hands down to the mat. Left foot lifts up, left knee lifts up, and then step the left foot forward. Inhale, hands to your knees, chest up. Exhale, fold down, hands down, head down. Inhale all the way up, hands up. And then this time, let's bring the right hand down towards the floor. Reach your left hand over your head. Push your hips towards the left side. Feel the stretch on the left side of the body. Come back to center. Go the opposite. Right arm up. Push your hips to the right side. Reach your left hand down towards the floor. Feel the sides of your body. Come back to center. Hands up. Exhale, fold down. Hands down, head down. Inhale, hands to your knees, chest up. Exhale, bring your hands down. Left foot steps back. Left knee down. And then reach your hands up towards the ceiling. As you reach your hands up towards the ceiling, grab onto your left wrist, pull it up. Bring it to the right side. Come back to center. And then we will come up to your high crescent lunge. So you tuck your left toe, lift the left knee up, and then squeeze your legs together. Adjust what you need to. If you want to move the left foot a little to the left side so you have a little bit more base to keep yourself stable, go ahead. Squeeze your hips together and then slowly straighten the left leg. Bend the right knee a little bit more. Reach your hands up. Grab onto your left wrist and you're going to pull it towards the left side. Observe how your right hip maybe wants to go to the right side. Maybe try to fight the urge a little bit. Squeeze your hips together. Come back up. Good. And then from here, hands down to the mat. Left foot steps back. Right foot steps back. Your choice if you want to go through your chaturanga. Other way, I'll see you in your downward facing dog. Inhale. Don't forget to upward facing dog if you're going to stretch chaturanga. And then downward facing dog. Breathe here first. Inhale. Exhale. Shift forward into your plank. Right leg lifts up. Right foot away from the center. Right foot comes back. Right foot down. Left leg lifts up. Left foot away from the center. Find stability in the center of the body. Left foot come back to center. Left foot down. Downward facing dog. Left leg lifts up. Oops. Need to walk forward a little bit. Left foot lifts up. Fix your hips. Find the stability in your side body. Left knee to your left elbow. Left foot in between your hands. Right knee down. Inhale, hands up. You can grab onto your right wrist. Bring it to the right side. Left side, sorry. And then squeeze your hips together. Come back to center. Sorry guys about that. And then lift the right knee up. Reach your hands up, squeeze your hips together, and then try to do that as well. Grab onto your right wrist and bring it to the left side. Breathe here first. Try to feel where your body needs to adjust so that you become more stable. Come back to center. Hands down to the mat. Right foot forward. Inhale, hands to your knees. Exhale, fold, hands down, head down. Inhale all the way up, hands up. Exhale, hands beside you. Okay, how are you guys? Let's inhale our hands up. Exhale, fold down, hands down, head down. Inhale, hands to your knees, chest up. Exhale, bring your hands down, right foot steps back. This time, right hand down, left hand up. Remember the instability that happens on your hips whenever you move around or one foot is forward and one foot is back. Try to feel where you need to adjust here. All right, from here, you're gonna slowly bring the heel down and then you're gonna come up to your reverse warrior. Go straight to your reverse warrior. Right hand down, left hand up. Don't get confused. You're gonna bring the same right hand down all the way to the floor. Lift your right heel up, fix your hips, reach your left hand up, and then from here slowly spin the heel down, back to your reverse warrior. Right hand down, left hand up. Bend that left knee some more. Revolve lizard again, right hand down, left hand up, and then slowly spin the heel down, come back up to your revolve lizard. Cartwheel your hands down to the mat. And then from here, step the left foot back into plank. Shift your body forward into plank. Knees down, come to your tabletop position. Spin the right foot towards the right side. Spin the left foot towards the back. Reach your left hand up. Okay, from here, as you press the left outside of your left foot down to the floor, reach your left hand up, and then reach your left hand over your head. Try to feel the difference as you bring your left hand reaching more towards the floor. And then slowly squeeze the left side of the body to come into a little bit more straighter line. Bring the left side down, left hand down towards the floor, letting your head drop as well. And then fight and resist. A little bit straighter. Come back down. Then bend the right elbow a little bit and then push up into a little bit straighter line. We'll do that on the other side. Left knee down, spin the left foot a little to the left side. Right foot steps back, right hand up. Reach the right arm over your head, reach down towards the floor. Feel the stretch on the side body. And then from here, you're gonna slowly come up, find your straighter line. Right hand down reaches to the floor. And then come back up, find your straighter line. Reach your hand down towards the floor. Come back up into your straighter line. Okay, from here, come back to your downward facing dog. In your downward facing dog, let's lift the right leg up. Open the right hip to the right side. Feel the hips again. If you're starting to fall a little to the left, try to bring your hips back to center. And then lift the right leg as high as you can. Push away from the floor as much as you can. Bend the right knee. And then right knee to your right elbow. Right foot in between your hands. Left hand down. Widen your stance if you need to. And then slowly reach your right hand up towards the ceiling. Feel where your hips are falling more. Try to fight the earth to let it fall on that side. Reach your hand up and then slowly come up into your reverse warrior. Left hand down, right hand up. Okay, revolve lizard again. Left hand down towards the floor. Right hand reaches up. And then slowly come up to your reverse warrior. Reaching your right hand up. Now try to include the fixing of the hair a little bit. One more time, left hand down towards the floor. Right hand up. And then slowly come up to your reverse warrior. Sorry, I make myself laugh when I practice. Can't be too serious about it. Cartwheel your hands down to the mat. Okay, lift the left heel up. And then from here, try to shift your chest forward. Remember the stability of the hips. What happens to your hips when you when you lift one leg up. So try to push your hips a little to the left side. Shift your chest forward. And then start lifting the left leg. Feel the side of your hips. If you feel like you're a little falling to the right side, push your hips a little to the left. Breathe here. 4, 3, 2. Maybe you can lower your chest down. Maybe you can lift that left leg higher. 1. If you want to reach your hands forward, go ahead. Left foot in between your hands. Whew. Inhale, hands to your knees. Exhale, fold, hands down, head down. Inhale all the way up, hands up. Reach up. Exhale, fold down, hands down, head down. Inhale, hands to your knees, chest up. Exhale, hands down. Left foot steps back. Left knee down. Reach your hands up towards the ceiling. As you reach your hands up towards the ceiling, hands in front of your heart. Hook that left elbow outside the right knee. As you hook the elbow outside the right knee, bring your palms together, push away and twist. Try to feel your hips again. Squeeze your hips together. Keep that right knee strong and then slowly lift that left leg up. Okay, from here, you're gonna slowly transition into your reverse warrior again. Left hand down, right hand up. Try to look at your foot and lift the back heel up so it's easier for you to come back to your twist. Hook the elbow back to your right knee. Okay, one more time. Slowly come back up into your reverse warrior. Left hand down, right hand reach back. Slowly come back up to your twist, elbow down, twist. Then come back up to your reverse warrior. Left hand down, right hand up. And then slowly cartwheel your hands down to the mat. Right foot steps back. Shift your body forward into plank. Your choice if you want to do chaturanga. You can go straight to your upward facing dog or go straight to your downward facing dog. Breathe here first. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Exhale. Lift the left leg up this time. As you lift the left leg up, try to fix your hips again. Where does it normally feel like let your hips fall? Fix your hips and then lift the left leg up and open the left hip to the left side. Even if you open your left hip to the left side, your hips might start to fall a little to the right side. Try to fix and fight the urge from letting it fall. Lift the left leg, bend the left knee to your left elbow, left foot in between your hands, right knee down. Reach your hands up towards the ceiling. As you reach your hands up towards the ceiling, palms in front of your heart, hook the right elbow outside your left knee. As you hook the right elbow outside the left knee, push and twist, lift the chest up, and then slowly lift the right leg off of the floor. As you lift the right leg off of the floor, try to squeeze your hips together. Feel where your hips are more capable of going. Maybe you need to fight the urge from letting it fall that way. And then slowly come back up into your reverse warrior. Right hand down, left hand up. Whew. Come back into your twist, palms together, hook the elbow, twist, bend your left knee, and then slowly come back up. Reverse warrior, right hand down, left hand up. One more time, palms together, into your twist. Adjust your feet if you need to, and then slowly come back up into your reverse warrior. Cartwheel your hands down to the floor. Lift the back heel up, shift your chest forward, and then try to feel your hips if it's falling again to the left side. Push a little to the right. Hands in front of your heart or reach your hands forward. You're gonna hop up, to your warrior three. As you hop up to your warrior three, lift the right leg up, squeeze your hips together. Your hips might be falling a little to the left side. Push a little bit more to the right. Breathe here. Lift the right leg higher, lower the chest as much as you can. For three, squeeze your hips. 2, 1. Whew. Right foot beside the left foot. Inhale, hands to your knees. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up, hands up. Exhale, hands beside you. Catch your breath. Take a sip of the water. Okay, let's start. Okay, I'll face you guys first. You can face wherever you want to face, or you face the screen or monitor. Let's just bring your right foot towards the inside of your leg into your tree pose, bending your right knee, and then try to feel the squeezing of your foot into your left knee. Okay, as you do that, try to feel, you can bring your hands to your hips first, and then as you squeeze your right foot and your left hip, let your left hip fall to the left side. Okay, then let your shoulders go to the right. And then from here, you're gonna slowly zip it back to center. Let your hips go to the left side, and then zip it back together. Let your hips go to the left side, and then zip it back together. Good. Now as you keep squeezing your hands up, breathe here, and then you're gonna bring the right hand down towards the right knee. And then you're gonna reach your left hand over your head. Let your hips go to the left side. I know it's hard to balance. And then slowly come back up. Zip it up. Oops. 2 more. Bring your hips to the left side. And then come back up. Bring your hips to the left side. And then come back up. Whoops, I'm gonna fall. That's okay. And then try to find your center again. Let the left side of your glutes activate. Reach both hands up. Breathe. And then slowly shake your legs out. That was intense on the sole of my feet. Okay, we're gonna do the other side. Assist your left leg to come up to the inner thigh. Make sure if you're coming to tree pose, just don't step on the side of your knee. Okay, it's either lower or higher than your knee, but never on the side of your knee. Okay, from here, we're gonna try to feel that right hip and then let your hip fall, whoops. Let your hip fall to the right side and you're gonna zip it back to center. Whew. Let your hips fall to the right side and zip it back to center. Let your hips fall to the right side and then zip it back to center. Okay, once you zip it back to center, you're gonna slowly reach both hands up towards the ceiling. Left hand down towards the left knee. Reach your right arm over your head. Let your hips fall to the right side. Slowly and with control, come back to center. Let your hips go to the right side. And then come back to center. One more time, let your hips go to the right side. And then come back to center. And then slowly shake your legs. And we'll come back to the top of your mat. Let's inhale to chair pose. Bend your knees. Sit back to chair. Hug the belly in. Exhale, fold. Hands down. Head down. Inhale, hands to your knees. Chest up. Exhale, bring your hands down. Step back into plank. And then your choice if you want to do chaturanga with knees down or legs straight. Inhale, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Come back to your tabletop position, knees down to the mat. Okay, let's spin the right foot behind you and then spin the left foot back. Left hand up. Coming back to this pose where we did earlier. Okay, you're gonna bring your left hand over your head and then you're gonna lift that left leg up. You're gonna let the left side of the body drop down towards the floor and then fight the urge. You're gonna come back to a real straight line. Feel the squeezing on the left side of the body. Come back to drooping and then fight. One more time, let it droop and then come back. Whew. We'll switch to the other side. Left leg back out to the side, right hand up, reach your arm over your head, let it droop and then start floating that right leg up. Letting it droop first and then from here, whoo, come back up. Letting the side of your body droop down to the floor, come back up. One more time, letting it droop. And then come back up. And then come back down. Tabletop position, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts up, guys. Open the right hip to the right side. Feel the side of your hips, right knee to your right heel to your right foot, right knee to your right elbow, right foot in between your hands. Spin your heel down, come up, warrior two. From warrior two, you're gonna straighten that right leg. Right hand down towards the floor. Left hand up into triangle. Left hand over your head. If you have a yoga block, or if you have any water bottle that can help you stabilize and reach the floor, grab it first. And then hand down, reach your arm over your head. We'll do the same thing. Let your left arm over your head. Let it droop down towards the floor. And then from here, you're gonna slowly squeeze the left side of the body to come to a little bit straighter line. One more time, two more times. Let it droop. And then feel the side body. One more. Let it droop. And then back up. Okay, now we're gonna come up to your half moon. So in your half moon, you're gonna bring the right leg down. Left leg up, right hand down. Bend the right knee a little bit. Left hand up into your regular half moon. Left hand over your head. Let your upper body droop. And then squeeze. Let your upper body droop. And then squeeze. One more time, let your upper body droop. You can let the left leg fall too. And then squeeze the left side of the body. Come back to your regular half moon. And then reverse warrior. Okay, cartwheel your hands down to the mat. Your choice if you want to do chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left leg lifts up. Oops, I'll walk forward. Left leg lifts up. Left heel to your left, to your buttocks. Open the left hip. Squeeze your hips together a little bit more. Left knee to your left elbow. Left foot in between your hands. Spin your heel down into your warrior two. Straighten the left leg. Reach your left hand forwards. Push your hips a little to the right side so there's a little bit more length to the left side of the body. Right hand up. And then from here, right arm over your head. Let the upper body droop down to the floor. And then squeeze. Let the upper body just droop down to the floor and then come back up, squeeze. Let the upper body droop down and then come back up, squeeze. Slowly hop up into your half moon. Float the right leg up. Bend your left knee if you want. Right hand up over your head. And then let your upper body droop. And then come back up. Oops. Let your upper body droop. And then come back up. Let your upper body droop. And then come back up. And then from here, slowly reverse warrior. And then cartwheel your hands down to the mat. Left leg steps back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Downward facing dog. Breathe here first. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. How are you guys? One more breath. Bend your knees, step or hop in between your hands. Inhale, hands to your knees. Exhale, fold, hands down. Inhale to chair, bend your knees, sit back to chair. Exhale, stand up. Okay. In your next pose, we're gonna do figure four. I'm just gonna face you so that you see what's gonna happen. So in figure four, you're gonna bring the right foot on top of your left knee. And then you're gonna look how my hip starts to fall to the left side just to be balanced. Try to push that hip back to the right side. And then bend that left knee, reach your hands up. As you bend that left knee, if your hips are still falling to the left side, try to move a little to the right side. Feel the difference when you do that. Breathe here, sit lower, lower. Woo. And then you're gonna slowly bring your hands down to the floor. And then slowly straighten that left leg. Fix your hips again, push it a little to the right side. And then slowly, right foot down, chair pose. And then bring the left foot, left ankle on top of your right knee. Push your hips a little to the left side. Sit lower, lower, lower. Feel the stretch and breathe. And then slowly bring your hands down and then straighten your legs and then try to push your hips a little again to the left side. Drop the head down. Okay, from here, slowly come up, chair pose. Ooh. And then slowly come back up, Tadasana. Okay, now we'll include that into the sequence. Ooh. Let me wipe my set first. We'll inhale to chair pose. Bend your knees, sit back, chair. Exhale, fold, hands down. Inhale, hands to your knees. Exhale, hands down, step back to plank. Your choice if you want to do chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Downward facing dog. Right leg lifts up. Open the right hip. Heel to buttocks. Right foot in between your hands. Spin the heel down, arms out. Warrior two. Okay, from in your warrior two, straighten the right leg, right hand down. Left hand reach over your head. Just passing through. Fixing the body. Back to your straight line. And you're going to slowly hop up into your half moon. As you hop up into your half moon, right hand down, left hand up. Oh, you can use your block if you want to. And then fall to the floor. And then fight the urge. Slowly reverse warrior. Okay, as you come back to reverse warrior, you're going to bring that left leg on top of your right knee and sit down into your figure four chair pose. Bend the left knee, hands up, chair. Good, and then slowly reverse warrior. Left hand down, right hand up. Okay, transfer that left foot again to figure four chair pose. Bend your knees, squeeze your hips together. And then reverse warrior, left hand down, right hand up. And then squeeze your hips together, back to center. Figure four chair. And then slowly release and reverse. Cartwheel your hands down to the mat. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Downward facing dog. Left leg lifts up. Open the left hip to the left side. Heel to buttocks. Left foot in between your hands. Spin the heel down. Warrior two. Passing through your triangle. Straighten that left leg. Left hand up. Right hand up. Right hand over your head. Droop it down towards the floor. Try to fix the right side of the body. Hop up into your half moon. Let it droop down towards the floor. Oops. Not the entire body. The right side of the body droop down to the floor. And then slowly come back up. And then reverse warrior. Okay, from here, you're going to transfer the right ankle on top of your left knee. Figure four. Squeeze your hips together. Slowly reverse warrior. Right hand down, left hand up. Figure four again. Squeeze your hips together. And then come back up, reverse. One more time. Figure four, hands up. And then from here, reverse. Cartwheel your hands down to the mat. Shift your body forward. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Downward facing dog. Catch your breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Exhale into child's pose. Breathe here first. Catch your breath. Fix your hair if you need to. Drink a little bit of water. Okay, how are you? All right. So, what we've been learning is to bring your hips back into center, right? Okay, we're gonna start to sit down, legs straight. Okay, as you straighten your legs, move your hips back, reach your arms overhead, and then fold over to your legs as much as you can. Rock your body side to side. Breathe. Okay, from here we're going to cross the right foot towards the left side. And then we're gonna go to the left side of the body. Oh, in this position. We're gonna step the right foot down to the floor, bend the elbow down to the floor. This is an introduction to your grasshopper, okay? Normally, if you can grab onto your right foot, you will grab onto your right foot. But for today, this is like forearm plank, but we're just learning to lift the hips off of the floor. So from here, you're gonna lift the hips up. Remember your figure 4, hips up as high as you can. And an extra challenge is to come into your tree pose. Hips up. Breathe here first. Feel the push the hips away from the floor for 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring the right foot down, back, hips down. And then you're gonna come back up and twist towards the right side. Okay, right leg straight. Cross your left foot. And then from here, right hand down towards the floor. You can turn your foot to face the right side. And then turn the side of your right foot. Lift the hips up. And if you can come into your tree pose, hands to your hips. Push away from the floor. Lift the hips away from the floor. Breathe here for 3, 2, 1. Okay, from here, drop the hips down. Bring the right foot across. And then hug the right knee in and twist to the left. Okay. Let's start to bend your knees. We're just gonna stretch the front part of the body because we've been folding a lot. Okay, sit down onto your heels. Left hand down to the floor, close to your left foot. And then reach your arm over your head. And then try to push your hips forward, just up. If you want to keep your fingertips down only, which works for me, so you can push your hips more forward, go ahead, breathe. If you want to use also your water bottle or a block or a book to elevate yourself so that you can push your hips more forward, be my guest. And then we'll switch to the other side. Right hand down, close to your right foot. Open the right shoulder back. Push away, hips up. Breathe. And then slowly come back down. Okay. Tuck your toes. Grab onto your ankle. Hips down. And then slowly push your hips up into your camel pose. Breathe here for 5, 4, 3. Broaden your collarbone. Start them up. 2, 1. Arms together. Sit down on your heels first. Close your eyes. Normally when you come from a back bend, your heart might be racing faster. So take a pause after a back bend. And then let your heartbeat settle down. I always tease my students that whenever their heart goes open, it beats faster. Me and my hugot. All right. Let's leg straight. Oops. Grab a towel if you need to wipe your sweat. Let's start to lie down. As you lie down, bend your knees, lift the hips up. You can interlace your fingers behind you, lift the chest up. Feel the stretch on the side body, on the hips, front of your hips, on the ribs, on the shoulders. And then slowly bring the hips down. Hug the right knee into your chest. Right arm to the side, twist. Switch to the other side, hug the left knee into your chest. Twist your knee to the right side. Okay, come back to center. And then from here, hug both knees into your chest. Grab your big toes with your 2 fingers, literally your 2 fingers. Okay, thumbs to your big toe. Straighten your legs if it's possible. If not, keep it bent. And then try to press your feet towards your hands. And maybe just bring your feet over your head. You don't need to bring your feet all the way down to the floor. Just try to feel the stretch on the lower back. And then slowly let go of your feet. Separate your feet as wide as your back. You can put a towel on top of your eyes for you to just settle down and relax. And then try to hug yourself. Use your fingers to grab onto the scapula, okay, which is your shoulder blades, okay? Once you're able to grab onto your shoulder blades, pull it away and then try to press the head back into the mat. Release your hands and then slowly rock your body slowly side to side so that the shoulder blades are still away from each other. And slowly rest your hands beside the body. I usually adjust my sacrum, so I usually lift the hips up just a little bit, wiggle it as I bring it down. Make sure my sacrum is down to the floor before I extend down into my Shavasana position. Take a deep breath. Inhale through nose. Exhale with your mouth open. Inhale through nose. Exhale with your mouth open. Inhale through nose. Exhale with your mouth open. And then just try to breathe here. Keep your eyes closed and just try to listen to my voice as I guide you into meditation. Soften your breathing, but try to lengthen each breath. Lengthen your inhales and your exhales. Try to feel the body. Scan from your toes all the way to the top of the head. And try to feel where tension is still being held back. Try to release the tension by lengthening your exhales. And then observe how your shoulder feels. Maybe try to press it down towards the floor, away from the ears. Relax your jaw. Maybe open your lips just a little bit, just so that your jaw can start to unclench. Smoothen your eyebrows. Soften how you close your eyes. And then just sigh it all out. And then just try to feel how supported you are right now by the ground. Gravity is pulling down your weight. And right now is all you can do is just surrender. You've done so much movement through the sequence, through the practice. So much transitions have happened. But you're able to find stability through it all. And it's the same thing in life, is that when you fall, just because you become unstable during transitions and you tend to be resistant to change, try to breathe through it. The strength is within you to be able to find stability. I will leave you now in your practice, in your Shavasana, and rest as long as you want to. Namaste. Thank you for practicing yoga with me. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. You can also check out more yoga videos and follow me in my Facebook and Instagram.